Good morning, campers. Happy Monday. You know what it means. Masculine Monday. So let's do our weekly guidance for my beautiful masculines. I've been sensing in my meditation today, and it's actually be a theme in a couple of masculines collective that we did in the recent days, this feeling of loneliness. This moment of realization, they were showing me that a lot of you, it will depend on the level of your journey, right? But that a lot of you are in this moment of contemplation, stillness. Truly, it's like you've been running away from a feeling of loneliness, right? You've been trying to numb that feeling of loneliness, but I feel like it's really present this week in my collectives of masculines. And for a very long time, because the masculines live in a denial, because you run away from things, because you run towards distractions, not to feel the feelings, the moment you truly do that deep dive into your healing and you sit a little bit in stillness and in contemplation, it's an obvious things that feeling will emerge. They were showing me also a very strong connection to ancestors. So whether you feel it consciously or not, it's like your ancestors are standing beside you. They're trying to give you strength. They're trying to give you courage and motivation to push on your journey. They were also showing me bears. Maybe that's significant for some of you. And that butterfly kind of transformation, that moment when a butterfly comes out of the cocoon, right? And it still feels a little fragile. It still doesn't know how to move their wings. It's a little bit fragile. That's the world. Not feeling secure and stable in this new energy that you've been working so hard to achieve. Beautiful energy, but it's just this need to be with all the things that they were showing me, just this need to be embraced. That's how you would be feeling if that's your reading, if that's your guidance. You would be feeling this need to missing the feminine. Again, depending on where you are on your journey, it's going to be conscious or subconscious, because it's just this missing the other part of you, missing the other part of your soul, and truly just wanting to be embraced physically by your feminine. So maybe you find yourself dreaming about hugging her, and I'm seeing a lot of just this embrace, right? So laying in someone's arms, hugging someone, resting on someone's chest, which is a truly beautiful, vulnerable energy. So let's see, what's the guidance for this week? I want to do free, as always, tarot, and then we're gonna do 2 oracles. I grabbed the ancestral oracle deck and the one that we always use on Mondays. Let's see, free cards. Face down, as always. 2 more. What's the guidance for this week? What's going on? What's going on? Oh my gosh. We have free cards to our major arcanas. High Priestess at the bottom of the deck. So listen to your intuition, tap into your inner guru, inner guidance. We have the Fool, which is new beginning, taking a leap of faith. We have Justice, and we have Queen of Wands. That was actually our opening card. I feel you would really be trying to tap into your intuition, right? With that High Priestess at the bottom, and with that Queen of Wands, she's very intuitive. She follows her passions. She knows what ignites her, right? And I feel for my collectives of masculines, it's like you're trying to use that as your compass. You're trying to teach yourself to not always be in your logical mind and your logical brain, but to trust, do things that bring you joy as well, to do things that ignite that internal fire, right? And there's a very strong sense of new beginning, and I saw this coming, and I said this to you also in our February reading, that February will be very transformative months for my masculines. Things are coming to the surface again, depending what level of journey you're at, but things will be coming to the surface. Emotion will be put in you to get you to certain realizations, right? So if you truly are feeling loneliness and sadness in your heart, and that realization that loneliness has nothing to do with being alone, right? Oftentimes we can be in a relationship, we can surround ourselves with friends, but the loneliness comes from the fact that we don't feel understood, that we don't feel that we have our equal, our match, someone who is that soul tie next to us, right? But it's also something that we have to overcome. It's part of our learning, it's part of our karma, to learn to live with that loneliness and to truly learn and understand that we are never alone. We should be connected. And I feel this week it's like important for you to find that balance and that connection to Mama Gaia, to Father Cosmos. We're never truly alone because we're all one. We all come from source. We are all source. We are all gods. So it's this equilibrium being found. But I also feel that there are some karmic realizations for this collective, how perhaps in the past you didn't follow your passion, you didn't follow some certain things that you need to close out in order to be able to truly energetically enter this new beginning, because I feel like this month is a new beginning. For some of you, it will be a new beginning to the opening of closing the no contact and reaching out to your feminine. For others, it will be energetically a new loop and a new cycle of completely different outlook on life, on things, on healing, on the journey, perhaps realizations. Finally, this is my person. This is my destiny. All right. Let's pull one of these, and then we're going to pull one from Animals deck, Ancestors Animals deck. All right, what do we have? We have, what can I burn? What can I burn? Burn it all. The ugly lies, the pain, the shame, the criticisms, the images that run through your head, the reminders of what you did wrong, and the proof that you are not enough. Burn, baby, burn. Didn't we say this in yesterday's reading, I think? Your soul is calling. It's time for a rebirth. You are like the phoenix rising from the ashes, no longer attached to the past. You are free. Your wings are ready to use them. It's this realization, your butterfly wings, what we said, they're ready for you to use them. It's this new beginning and realizing that the past, everything that happened in the past, it had to happen. It was karma. It was part of your journey. Let go of the past, embrace the past, thank your past self, because he is the one who got you where you are. Today's soul action, make the choice that you will no longer let the past define you. Pick up your pen. What will your next chapter look like? New beginning. What do you want this to be? The past is no longer relevant. You've learned your lessons. I have a bear at the bottom of the deck. Sign. Give me one for guidance and we'll wrap it up. We have the lizard. Regeneration, maybe that has meaning to some of you. The iguana lizard. As a survivor, you are unparalleled. No matter what happens, you can adapt. Embrace your transformation. Put on your new cloak. You are a master of regeneration. Butterfly. Change, regeneration. You are the new you. For all my masculines, you are a new you. A completely new you. You have jumped timelines. You have changed. You have transformed. This is your new beginning. This is your rebirth. You just have to start feeling comfortable in the new persona that you've worked so hard to create. And this week will help you to do that. So any emotion that comes towards you, sit on it, contemplate on it. It is your compass. It is trying to show you what you still need to heal. I love you so incredibly much. You are never alone. I am always here to give you my energetical embrace and my encouragement and my love and my strength always.